Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Alien, Season 1, Episode 6. Guys, my wife and son, they are out of the country on a trip to Punta Cana. So, Joy's going to miss this round, but she'll catch up, be here next week. I wanted to do a Q&A for this. I forgot, because I thought we were doing Saturday. I just wasn't even thinking about it.
No sense mentioning
Do a
it now.
Q&A.
We'll do a Q&A on the last episode.
That's like our tradition, because we keep, forgetting.
Yeah, so it's just not worry about. Let's not even make promises.
Last episode we had a flashback on the Maginot. It was pretty horrifying. What do you think?
By and large, it was a flashback. So we essentially already knew that the rest of the crew was dead, with the exception of Morrow.
Yeah.
But we got Morrow's backstory. They humanized him to a certain degree. One of our viewers happened to comment that they had believed all along he was going to be set up as an anti-hero. So I believe that's probably the case, at least for me it is, because he's done some shitty things, but if you look at kind of the big picture and where his loyalties lie, why he has them, in terms of just a story concept, I think he's probably the anti-hero of the story to me. Yeah, because we discussed how Kirsch, they really haven't given him any moments to...
Now I feel like he could be a villain.
Yeah, he could just as easily turn around as this... It would be kind of a letdown if he ends up being a villain, because... stereotypically, most of the androids in this franchise, there's some very prolific androids that are villains.
Okay.
So there's a couple that aren't, but there are two in particular that are, three, I guess.
And the thing about Mr. Morrow, he never intended for those guys that he handcuffed for the ticks to go on them. You know what I mean?
I think he wasn't concerned about what would happen to them regardless.
I'm sure he wasn't concerned, but now I know.
I don't think he strapped them down there and then said, the ticks are going to get them, and then he walked away.
Yeah, but now I know he was fresh off of everything that just happened on the Maginot and the idea that there was sabotage.
Yeah, he knows. And he knows the Cavalier's behind it. Yeah. He knows he's in Cavalier's territory.
Yeah. So he's probably, he's probably acting.
These are all the enemy.
Frantic, yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's frantic. He holds himself together pretty well. But I think he's just obviously acutely aware of who the villain is and whose territory he's in.
So what can you do with that arm? Blade?
Well, he's got a welder in there. Yeah. He's presumably it's got a cutting torch in it as well. He has the knife. He can print tracking little stickers.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Which I guess they're not technically. They could be trackers and as well as communication devices because he's using it to communicate with the guy.
Yeah.
We didn't see a lot else other than, it wasn't the arm. It was just those little nodes behind his ears where he attached the cords from the ship.
It makes you want to watch Terminator 2 again.
Terminator 2, we're just seeing Robert Patrick and following him on social media. And he was in some interview. I don't know who the guy was that was talking to him, or it was a talk show. And they presented a T-1000 figure for him.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a Hot Toys figure.
Oh, then he knows.
And they gave it to him as a gift, and he's like, "Oh man, that's awesome!" And he's like looking at it.
Yeah.
Either way, the end of the episode, because we all know that the crew died. The various ways that could be discussed, we did discuss in the last episode, so you should check that out in the post talk. But the ending of the episode, Morrow is talking to Yutani. Yeah. And essentially she tells her man or butler guy or whatever he is that give him everything he needs or asks for. Yeah. And we do know that Morrow had a daughter. We do know that she died
8 years later.
8 years after his mission initiated.
In a fire. Right?
Yeah. What's odd to me is how they got him the materials. I don't know if, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we were also discussing, what kind of relationship did he have with Yutani for her to ask him to do this thing and for him to say yes?
Well, he was discussing with the present Yutani and not the late Yutani. He was just... The late Yutani found him on the street with a palsied arm, essentially upgraded him, gave him a life and a purpose. Yeah. And maybe in his position, coming from the background that he did, he felt that overall that she deserved the ultimate.
Yeah, but he couldn't say no.
Yeah, loyalty,
and
even with regard to his child.
And I'd have to think maybe he thought the Yutani Corporation they're going to absolutely take care of her. Yeah, and maybe they did. She just got it was a freak accident.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if obviously I would presume she was staying with her mother. Yeah. So maybe they were staying somewhere that was under Yutani's grace in their area where their governance is. Yeah. Anyway, his daughter died.
Do we know that everyone died on that ship?
Well, we didn't meet every member of the crew because we're aware that some of them weren't awake during some of the sequences. The idea, like Petrovich, for example.
Yeah.
He wasn't even introduced in the first episode.
No, yeah.
There were other characters. Now we saw
some people got it easy.
The chick that Tang kept creeping on.
Yeah, because
we know she was dead.
Oh, did we?
We saw her in the pod.
Okay.
Dead.
I'm just wondering if one character will pop up later, and it'll be like, oh my god, they're from the Maginot. They survived. And it'll be like
I
this
don't know.
big
We know Raheem died. I don't remember the doctor's name, but we know she died. She and Raheem both died while performing surgery on Malachite.
Yeah.
Who is definitely dead.
Yeah.
We know that Shmuel is dead.
Yeah.
We know that Zoya is dead.
The captain.
All of the characters the ones that we met in the first episode.
Okay.
They are all dead.
All right.
So I don't know what would be the point narratively to bring in a character. Oh, but I survived.
Well,
someone you never met.
I couldn't remember if the girl that he was staring at was dead because that.
Yeah, I'm very sure they showed her in the pod.
Okay.
When they are the rescue and recovery team.
Okay.
Or responder team, whatever you want to call them.
Because they made a point to show her a couple different times. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. Unless she's just in the cryopod and alive.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like that's doubtful.
This is a pretty crazy show. I know a lot of people are like loving that last episode as just even a standalone mini movie.
Yeah, a lot of people were really geeking out over it. And
it's disturbing.
I personally felt like it was a great episode. I mean, it was kind of a classic. It was a combination of the first and second Alien films in terms of just the
subterfuge
action.
was cool.
Well, see, the first Alien film was a little more of a horror.
Yeah.
Much darker, and it was a lot less action-packed. The pacing was much slower.
Yeah.
There was more dread. The second film, I mean, there was dread because you know what these things are, but there's a lot more action.
Okay.
Like they cranked up the
I want to see that
90%.
second one. Yeah.
So it's kind of a combination of the two because there's so much action in that episode, but they were the setting.
There's dread and just all the little things they set up and little pens they set up and knock down with like the little tadpoles in a drink. Just everything. Awful. Part of me loved it, part of me hated it.
We were gifted with the Morrow stare, too.
Yeah. It was a hell of a stare. I would have cracked even if I didn't do it.
Well, is it Raheem was just nervous as hell. Which is a nervous
I just want to go home, man.
Yeah. You just sit there staring him down. Yeah. Either way, Morrow, we've all conceded, is growing on us.
Absolutely. He's a character, as of now, he's one of my favorite characters to follow.
Seems like a pretty cool guy. I started following him on Instagram.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
And just seeing some behind the scenes.
He said he's in Rogue One, too, right?
Yeah,
so he's a Star Wars.
I need to go back and watch that.
He's a Star Wars veteran.
I go back and watch that because I can't recall who he was. I thought he was a member of one of the fighter teams, the Rebel fighter teams.
Oh, okay. I want you to be someone in the hallway. That would be bad.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember. I feel like I remember that face.
Yeah, I think I would too.
But
he's not doing that stare though. Like,
yeah,
Vader's coming down.
No, I know. You think even in shock, you would remember him.
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, guys, before we jump in, leave a comment down below. Hype this video up. It really helps us out. Check us out on Patreon and click that link to go there to see the full uncut reaction. Let's jump in. You know, I fucking love
Nibs.
Gran Torino.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Nibs.
No.
I thought she's your favorite hybrid.
Yeah, my favorite. I mean, let me tell you. Like a poor man's Molly Ringwald. Breakfast Club. Like the red hair. Like she was like the sweetheart of the 80s. Mm-hmm. I think I haven't seen her forever.
It's been one episode.
I know, but it's been 2 weeks, like almost, you know? Dude, I hate Xenomorphs, dude.
Creatively speaking, they're
acid blood is ridiculous.
It's an amazing creation.
All children, except one, grow up. One day, when she was 2 years old, she was playing in a garden, and she plucked another flower and ran with it to her mother.
Fucking image is watching her ass.
Yeah. New species?
You always know after you're 2.
That in the book? I only know about the book because of the movie Hook.
Presumably.
Wendy was reading it. Remember? Old Wendy?
Yeah.
That's only, like, it's gotta be, like, what, 10 minutes old? With how fast they grow? I did this, I just went on a deep dive. I did see that David did not create the Xenomorphs. He engineered them. But I guess they were already worshipping them anyway, so he created variation.
Worshipping?
Yeah, on their planet, I guess. I don't know. They
I don't know if
worship.
they were worshiping him. It was like a weapon. It's like a bio
An
weapon.
adult male, single-handed. This one's a child, handling 3 inches of steel and tempered glass.
Safe isn't always about bodies.
So you're worried about what? Her intellect? Her emotions?
What other maintenance do they need, the hybrids?
Why?
I'm saying one day she's gonna graduate, right, from this place, and when she does, she's gonna need someone to take care of her.
That's like an onion asking, how do I take care of a star?
Sure.
You think he's gonna let you take her with you?
Maybe.
To do what?
Live? Be a family?
Your sister has potential to invent faster than light travel and explore the stars for thousands of years. And you want her to be a family?
She's just a kid.
Keep telling yourself that.
I like Timothy Oliphant. I just have to wonder where that's going with his being a synthetic. I do have opinions.
He might view her the way he views himself, like just pessimistic of the idea that they actually did it successfully.
I shouldn't say it like that because obviously they've given examples of these synthetics having their own motives
Yeah.
and their own
It's not mechanical.
feelings about certain things,
see-
so to speak.
I have her in charging mode. She can't hear us.
So what did she say?
She said she was pregnant.
Pregnant.
She's had
Very no nonsense man.
Yeah, I know.
She's always been emotional. You remember?
I thought we adjusted for that.
We did. In the architecture.
So how do we fix her?
In time. With enough therapy.
No.
I can help her. I just need time.
No. Full memory wipe. Then I want you to dial back her reactions to stimulus, slow her processing speed.
You're talking about fundamentally altering her personality. That's against every principle of the program.
Don't be dramatic. We're helping her. You should be grateful we have the tools.
We could be making it worse.
Yeah, I might
Listen
listen
to
to
me.
the doctors, you know?
This unit is going to be smiling and waving from the stage 3 weeks from now. I want her to be calm and charming, just like the others. We've come too far to fail now.
I won't do it.
Excuse me?
We'll do it.
Listen to your mom, boy.
No, wait. Are you kidding?
Your husband has qualms. Can you do it yourself?
No.
Yes.
You're fired.
You can't be serious.
Hold on.
Absolutely. You disobeyed a direct order.
Ah, you need me.
No more, it seems. So pack your things. If you're still on the island at the end of the day, you'll be trespassing.
If I were her, I would say I'm not going to do it unless you keep him.
And you may be shot. What does that remind me of? It's a movie.
Mel Gibson in Patriot.
No.
Basically, you will be shot.
It's literally about trespassing. Someone makes a comment about trespassers, you will be shot.
I don't know. That was a deep pull with my Mel Gibson the Patriot thing.
The pronunciation's a bit tricky, but I'll get it.
The pronunciation.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it was a mistake bringing them here, species from other worlds. Millions of years old. Do you know how lucky we are they didn't escape in the crash?
They didn't ask to come here.
Don't do that. You give them thoughts and feelings.
Empathy.
Yeah, you're anthropomorphizing them.
We've got brains, we think.
It's a bad argument. They do too.
We have community.
Bees do that. Ants do that.
I don't want my xenomorphs humanized.
Mercy.
Yeah, I think she's going to be wrong.
The boy genius said that no is the first step to nothing. Being nothing, achieving nothing. And here, we say yes.
Then no gives you power. It gives you power over your body, power over your life. We don't have to talk about this. It has been a crazy few days.
Who stands that close to one another when they talk?
I do to some people.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, you and I don't.
Yeah.
Goddamn copyright.
Danny.
Is this the Council of the Five?
I doubt they'd be in the same room together. Oh, it's a meeting between her and Cavalier.
Oh, is that why he didn't have any shoes?
Yeah.
I thought he was a prisoner.
I did too.
I'm Barrister McAfee, the moderator assigned to you by the governing collective known as Fine. As agreed upon by your corporations, I expect you will comport yourselves professionally. I will now hear your opening statement.
Let me start by listing the facts that are not in dispute. The USCSS Maginot is a science-class research vessel owned and operated by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation.
Oh.
Sorry, can I?
No.
Your ship
Wait your turn.
didn't just crash in the abstract. It destroyed 3 blocks of my city, killing and injuring thousands.
Mr. Cavalier, you will have a chance.
Yeah, don't interrupt.
I don't know how things are done here in Bureaucracyville, but in the future, where I live, we move fast and we make trillions.
I'll compare our earnings to yours any day.
This is a professional hearing, and you will conduct yourselves professionally. Do you dispute the facts listed by Miss Yutani?
Sure, she can have it back as soon as I figure out how to remove it from my building without knocking it over. What if it wasn't an accident?
What?
Yeah, I'm saying maybe it was an attack. Or maybe the pilot was drunk, or maybe the ship was so poorly maintained that the crash is a matter of criminal negligence.
Believe me, we are already well into investigating.
If you think I'm gonna...
Why doesn't Morrow say anything?
You will be more than well compensated for the damage done.
It's not about money. I mean, I've got honey. Do you know what she's so desperate to get back? Deep space biological specimens. Invasive species. Predatory.
Don't go on that table. Don't do it.
Smuggling on.
He's obviously already doing it.
Don't be halfway there.
Like 15
Okay.
corporate laws?
Untrue.
Oh, do you want to see the pictures?
Ah, shit, that's illegal.
These are proprietary specimens meant to be studied at an off-planet research facility. Which is why we are willing to add an additional $10 billion to the settlement.
20.
15.
25.
20 it is.
Are we agreed then?
I'll box him up and send him back. You know, as soon as the quarantine's over.
No.
Yeah, 6 weeks is the established precedent for off-world quarantine, isn't that right?
That is with the Brubaker Accord established.
50 billion, and we take possession immediately.
It's just not safe. You know, for the planet. Technically, they don't belong to anyone. I assume we're done here. It's 20 billion on top of practical damages, and we'll return the specimens at the end of legal quarantine. And your thoughts, prayers for all the victims of the Maginot crash are always welcome.
Well, he's probably planning on going there anyway.
Let me just say how pleased I am. We could come to an agreement.
Oh, shut up.
Woohoo!
You could have one of the Xenomorphs by the end of the day.
Could.
It's a recruited asset. There's a strong potential for failure.
What do you recommend?
We destabilize the facility and exfil in the chaos.
What's exfil mean?
Exfiltrate.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't do that there. It'd be fucking cameras, mics, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Well, they probably have a certain level of security is guaranteed for people with this high profile.
Like a
these
skiff.
companies.
I know you wouldn't trust it, though.
No, I wouldn't trust it anyway, in spite of that. Curse.
Look at you, the almost human, self-hating machine. How you must envy me.
Sure. Yesterday's model. Who wouldn't want to be you? What's it like working for a company that's made you obsolete? They're cute. Your kids, with their shiny new bodies. I gotta get me one of those.
A child or a body that isn't so sad.
Know what I like most about killing synths? They don't feel pain, so nothing clouds their minds when I start chopping them up.
I would imagine it's the pain that makes it satisfying. That moment when you realize you're not a machine after all. When the first eyeball pops.
They're both pretty good comebacks with each other. That was good. That's what I've been waiting for, right there, honestly.
Yeah.
A few adjustments, sweetheart.
Think she'll wake up and kill her?
If they do, it's going back to Jurassic Park. If you know it didn't affect her psyche, then I don't see the harm in it. That guy needs to listen to the scientists, I think.
He's just...
I know.
He's out there trying to fire everybody here recently.
Yeah. He gave the other guy a chance at least.
I know.
He didn't give Arthur a chance at all. If I were her, I would just say, listen, keep him and I'll do it.
You feeling better? Better than what? I feel fine. You said you were gonna have a baby.
I'm not gonna bring that shit up again.
When?
Yeah. She should know not to bring that up.
And she's a kid too, I
A
guess.
few days ago.
I think they would have told her not to, though.
Slightly and Smee got back from the crash.
The what?
The crash? In the city?
Stop funning. The scariest thing I remember from a few days ago is ghost stories and flashlights.
No, that was... What's wrong with you?
Nothing. What's wrong with you?
I'm shocked there's no oversight here.
I know.
We had to go through and save all...
Unless they wanted her to go in there and test her to see if she would recall anything.
Oh. I almost think that she hasn't woken up yet or some shit.
It's possible.
I don't have any of that.
She looks so young.
Yeah, she looks quite a bit younger. It's a little disturbing to me.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
It's okay. I'm sure you'll get it back. You said you were gonna have a baby.
Maybe not, though.
She had a dream.
It's like she's freaking her out even more.
Yeah.
It's like Predator vibes right there.
Yeah. The cigar in the forest.
Stogie in the jungle.
I know I can. I just need to... Leave me alone!
Hey! Are you okay?
I'm fine.
We're still friends though, right?
Dude, please, I just need to take care of this stuff, alright?
Man, everybody's so cranky here. It's not fun anymore.
It's not everything's supposed to be fun.
Being grown up sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Smee.
No.
Listen. Look, let me just take care of this stuff, and I promise later on we can play all the games you want.
Really?
What are you doing?
Just giving you a grown up hug.
Dude, they put cameras, all kinds of shit in there.
I'm sure privacy is ever,
Oh,
heralded
God.
here at this point.
See that? Like how he had that weird look on his face?
Mm-hmm.
Just.
We could go look for her. Maybe.
I'm sure she'll turn up.
What was your name before?
Arush. You have to hurry.
If that's not something you can talk about, I understand.
Say it. You need to come with me.
I want to show you something.
I would not go with some nervous shit that's smiling like that.
No.
Come on, it'd be fun.
Hey, troll, short of man. Wanna come?
No, that's rude. We were just gonna... It won't take long.
We'll talk when I'm back, okay?
No, we need to go now. It's for Wendy.
Sorry, kid, it's my fault. Well, we'll bring him back as soon as possible.
As soon as I saw that guy, I thought maybe he could be the guy.
What the hell was that about?
I have no idea.
Well,
What are you gonna do now? Dame Sylvia, Arthur.
Arthur's gone, but
Well, he may not be gone
he
yet.
could be in transit.
Said by
If he
the
gets-
end of the day.
If he gets him in transit, then
Yeah.
Jurassic Park vibes.
I already brought up Jurassic Park. Did I? Sure you did. I
Predator.
was thinking of
You
either
brought
Nublar.
Predator.
Nublar? The hell do they call that island?
Isla Nuber? Nuber? I don't know.
Isla Nuber.
I heard Yutani's pissed. I sent some of our cyborgs to get our monsters back. Gotta be on alert.
We're on an island in the middle of fucking nowhere. No way on, no way on.
Down this path and you'll see a sign for boat dogs.
Spin the sign.
Yeah. There's an island in the Pacific that's like the farthest from every. Yeah. That could be the island.
Like China, just make its own island.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop what? Whatever you're planning. We got a good thing going here. We're alive. We get paid. Don't fuck it up.
She's perceptive.
The monsters are here.
Maybe. But if I'm here, at least I know.
Know what?
Where they are.
You tell me where they are and I'll be somewhere else, is how I feel. If I'm on an island with monsters, I'm thinking about Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Look around any corner. And
Dude, it's already bigger.
Well, yeah, it grows exponentially fast.
Like in half a day? I mean, that's what it felt like on the last episode, didn't it?
Yeah, it takes no time at all. Even though I'm confused because in Romulus they show one cocooning as it grew.
Are you in the lab?
No. You left, so...
I had to fly to the mainland for a few hours. There was a meeting with Yutani. My creatures need to be fed and watered. Check the data from last night and pick the next experiment from the list. Is Curly with you?
No, but I can handle it.
Step by step, follow protocols to the letter.
I got it.
Would you trust that kid? Kirsch is...
I have to go.
He's got to be smarter than that.
Kirsch needs me for something in the lab.
Should I come?
Nope, I got it. Bye!
Hope that guy lives.
Smee.
Shmee.
Whoa!
Yeah, because they're doing a good job of being still like the innocence of children.
Yeah.
He's acting like a kid.
Yeah.
Just figuring things out. Never remember. You could see she was working things out. That's what it was.
Yeah. Would that thing hold a fully grown one? That's the thing.
Without you having seen some of the Alien franchise films, I'm not sure how much I should try to explain to you. Scientific method.
Remember, like, they have a compartment that you close and then it opens for them. Mm-hmm. On the ship for the eyeball, they didn't. With the ticks, they didn't have that. Remember?
Well, they had a cone piece that was supposed to go back on top of that, and the lady didn't put it on there, and then it opened it up. Remember? Because Raheem came in there and said, "Hey."
Yeah. That's not good. Just put it back on. Locked it, right? What? Just wait till he gets back.
I don't know, man. Toodles might not make it. We haven't seen anything out of these animals yet. These creatures.
Dump it and leave.
He's probably trying not to.
What was he feeding him, like a bunch of rocks?
I don't know, man. I just know he's locked in there.
What the hell's that? The cheese grater.
I think I'd be going out of my way maybe to try to kill those things, though, if I was stuck in there.
They might try to kill your ass. Well, no.
What's my point?
No, I mean, like... Never mind. I was saying... Dude from above. Yeah, you're strong as shit.
Yeah. He's a kid. You know what I mean?
God dang it, dude. Fucking silver shit.
A synthetic, and in this world, the synthetics they bleed white.
The boys on the island vary, of course, in numbers.
You imagine like the rocks and stuff, maybe they eat.
They do. That is terrible.
Well, they seem to be growing up. Peter thins them out.
Hear that?
Who's Peter?
Peter Pan.
He thins them out.
Yeah, it says that in the book.
It does? I know you read it, but you're just making liberties for people like me who don't know the book.
I've heard that before. Is the only reason I know.
I wonder if they would not eat a normal person.
Maybe not.
That'd be ironic.
She was upset. We ran some diagnostics, and we found a glitch in one of her subroutines. The only way we could fix it...
We made her forget.
That's what happens in Hook.
We removed the corrupt data before it could corrupt the rest of her.
That's a funny word.
Data.
Corrupt.
Oh, damn.
You didn't give her a choice, did you?
I gave her medicine. Please, Wendy, I have the utmost respect for you.
Because we're special.
Of course. You are. You have potential beyond anything we imagined. You've been going to the secure lab a lot lately.
They didn't ask to come here.
Don't be one of the bad ones, Wendy.
They're experiments, Dan.
This is a research facility. We study.
Like you study us.
Wendy.
That's not my name.
They need a Dr. Girolo controller.
Marcy, why don't we sit down?
He said stop pretending. Are we people or are we something else? And he said stop pretending to be people. And I don't want to be people anymore if this is what people are. Killing things. Taking them apart just to see what's inside. He said people get romantic about things.
Damn it, Kirsch.
I mean, he's not wrong. Moreau kind of said the same thing. They wake up more people.
They're both wrong.
Have any more feelings?
Everything we're doing here, we do for you. My only job is to make sure that nothing gets lost. Are there going to be problems in this transition? Of course. It's new technology. We have to work together, right?
Where the hell's Arthur at? Too much screen time has gone by without seeing him, Zach.
What's wrong so I can help
At the end of the episode, Slightly will be delivering him.
What if you're what's wrong?
I mean, philosophically, I kind of get what she's thinking. I just don't want her to have those thoughts. Oh, crap. You should have left already.
It's not the end of the day.
You're not paying attention.
He's packing, man.
I guess they're not there to monitor them, really. Where's freaking Adam?
They said he'd be shot if he was found there later, subject to being shot. So he may not be worried about what's on the monitors right now.
Well, he cares about the kids.
You got a second?
No. No.
Oh.
Joe.
God, I should have got my accents right. You got a second.
For Hermit,
What are you doing?
getting out of here, quick trip. I was fired or anything. Don't worry about me. I have like 6 degrees. Sorry, did you want something?
I noticed how you took care of Marcy. I noticed how you seem to care.
No, I did. I mean, I do.
Is my sister safe here? Be honest. Please.
They record everything.
Guy's already fired.
I know, but if
That's
you give away...
I wonder if that's a confidentiality thing, though. She's safe.
Of course she is. As safe as a safe in a bank. Here, let me show you. I can pump their vitals right here.
He's gonna type it so you can see it.
Yeah, well, they're going to see now, whoever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
Aristotle. Or...
Aristotle.
What's his name?
Isaac.
Okay.
They call him now, but it was Toodles. 102,770.
Look,
I'd be afraid everything that's on those monitors get recorded, dude.
This might be a Jurassic Park moment. He's turning off the fail-safes.
I can give you.
Why are the fail-safes off, Shane?
I don't know. To help him get out?
Did you get the reference?
I know, from Jurassic Park. But, like, you figured he'd catch his ass.
I might be letting Morrow get in.
Honestly, it's a dumb move to have all of those androids go to the crash site. What if they lost them?
That's Cavalier's fault. The only ones that ever seem to have any common sense are like the blue-collar guys on the bottom.
Yeah. Even the blue-collar guys that work here are the best blue-collar guys in our field, though.
These aren't the blue-collar guys I'm talking about.
I think like the guys on the ship.
They're on the Maginot.
They're probably the best of the best.
Well, the Maginot's not a good example, though. I'm thinking going back to the original movie.
Sure you can. You're a good boy. You want to say goodbye to your mother before she dies?
Wonder if he'll get Arthur on his way to the lab.
I definitely think he's gonna get Arthur.
Please don't do anything to her.
You know, having a kid, I figured I wouldn't want to do this to someone that was a kid.
He's a top-tier compartmentalizer.
You seen him?
Yeah.
No, Gosh asked me to watch his stuff, so he didn't give me them.
Close the door.
It was a cool shot, but I kind of wish they would have cut away when after he looked up.
Yeah. Don't go in there. You're smarter than that, dude. You don't want the flies to get out. Is that what they are?
They look some weird-ass flies, but yes, more or less.
How do you know how to do that shit?
He just watched him.
Hey, you remembered?
Remember they have supercharged memories?
At least they're probably gonna get his ass now. I'm talking about Slightly.
Well, he Slightly's busy getting a hugger.
How would that thing know how to open up?
Well, it's probably senses.
Since it's him from that far away?
Yeah. I thought they needed to be closer.
That's what I thought. But even from Mr. Morrow is kind of opening.
Slightly pushing. Even when I'm looking at that goat, the sheep, I should say, it reminds me of Shmuel.
Slightly, open the door.
Dude, just go to the computer and...
Here's my family.
I have a family too. I have a family.
Dude, you know what you do? You wrap something around your fucking face. Look at that motherfucker watching everything.
This is Dr. Sylvia and...
Dude, I never see it like that in my life.
It was a little more drawn out.
Well, he just kind of watching.
But we don't know what's happening yet with him. For instance, he may not be very impressed with Cavalier's cavalier attitude.
Affirmative.
I don't believe he could just want to support Morrow.
How do you know that he's thinking in those terms?
Yeah, he just might.
He may not be thinking in the same terms that we as humans think.
No, of course. He just might separately be unimpressed. Not align himself with Morrow, but not align himself with Cavalier.
It might not be an alignment for him. He's studying. I mean, the delineation is these are humans.
Yeah.
And we are something else. Those things might get his ass, though. Like you said.
Yeah, that's something I think will get his ass now.
We've already seen it once, though, so I'm wondering, should it occur if it's going to be, we know what's happening to him?
That is fucking awful. It's like Batman Arkham Asylum.
Stuffs the body in there like they're doing with the money in No Country for Old Men. He starts out, he's living in a trailer.
Now, granted, there's metal everywhere here. That's what he eats.
Maybe he just thought that those guys were tasty.
That's not going to hold his ass.
They may not even try to go in there if there's no opening, you know what I mean?
It's going to end with just that fucking thing, isn't it?
Godsmack playing, though.
Wow, it was just disturbing. And one of the more disturbing episodes I've seen.
That's not their first album. I think it is.
I remember trying to pick I Stand Alone, St. Mary's Catholic School in 8th grade to walk down the aisle to.
They weren't going to allow that.
They didn't let me do. Like, you're not alone, you idiot. That's my teacher told me.
Yeah. So, no, well, their first 3 albums are great. After that, they got a little more mainstream, and they kind of lost touch with who they were.
I know I Stand Alone.
Their sound in the beginning.
There's one other song I know.
Yeah, it's off their album Faceless, I believe. Anyway,
I mean, I really liked the episode for its storytelling and its pacing, but I'll tell you what, it's ugly business. The Alien franchise, ugly business.
Well, they've introduced new ways to die in it, that's for sure. So, from the top, Xenomorphs and their Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Now, see, they didn't go into a lot of it in the first films.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that you might be captured and taken and essentially strung up so that face huggers, when they hatch, can
use you
for the parasite,
yeah,
and etc. Now, Romulus, there's a part of that film where the alien, not the embryo, but after it's obviously come out of a person,
yeah,
it scurries off and makes this little cocoon thing at some point.
Okay.
That it kind of metamorphosizes and grows.
Huh.
In a way it does, I guess. As it's growing, it's kind of hanging there. So maybe that's in a sense of what they're doing. It's just hanging and growing. But I thought it was in a cocoon thing. Like a sack looking deal. Because this guy takes a taser, like a cattle prod,
yeah, and
shocks it and gives it this very distinct scar that you notice that one throughout the rest of the film.
What do they eat?
You don't really see them eating anything.
Maybe if there's no food, it fucking does that.
Because I'm pretty sure they're a silica-based life form.
Okay, so they don't...
So I don't know if they need to eat.
Okay, I just feel like if they... I don't know. How do they persist? They burn calories.
Why? Why do you persist?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's an answer I don't have.
Yeah, I mean, it's all
I've not
fucking...
investigated the biology of these creatures. Post,
Yeah, Arthur, who, by the way, seems like just...
Hold on a minute. From the top. We'll address the notes and we'll come back to Arthur.
I gotta go backwards.
I don't, because as you get from the top, we're going to forget the things that we watched before and we'll focus on those moments. But okay, Nibs. The reset.
I mean, I don't see a problem with it.
It does beggar the question, given what they are, the hybrids.
Yeah.
How much of them is really human?
Because,
now this allows, of course, the technology allows for people to go in and tamper with them versus if you're a human, they got to cut out parts of your brain and you don't know how much is going to be affected by that.
Yeah.
And keeping with that statement, Dame Sylvia brought up that if we do this, we don't know how it will affect her psychologically.
Yeah, I wonder if she's still going to be out there in the wind in terms of, We don't know what's going to
Well, I
happen.
was wondering if it's the same concept as removing brain matter. You still have these unintended consequences.
Yeah, or electroshock therapy, because we've been trying to, we found ways to do that to make people forget stuff, and we've been doing it for 75 years.
Yeah,
and they think,
yeah,
and they think now that they're going to be able to do that here soon, just be able to do these miniature shocks to like different parts of the brain to make you forget certain things, and so the idea of it doesn't make me think like, oh, they're less human because we can press a button and make them forget.
No, I think that what you've implanted, what we're going to assume are people into this technology. Obviously, it's hardware, and this hardware was built by humans, and there would be a capability to adjust that hardware to maintenance it.
Yeah. So
obviously, there's ways for them to go in there and adjust those things.
Yeah.
Versus the human body.
Yeah.
The gray matter of the brain, understanding which portions of that, like say in theory, you just literally went in and cut a piece out. Like how much is that going to change and affect? Like what neurons, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
because obviously leaving electroshock therapy, there's going to be consequences.
Well, there's all kinds of ones.
Yeah, so it's not just you don't get exactly what you want.
I mean, it was like, who was it?
Then you have lobotomies, the frontal lobe.
Yeah. So was it who is Kennedy's sister?
Yeah.
Rosaline or
I can't remember.
Rosa.
We were just looking. I thought she had a lobotomy though. It wasn't.
No, yeah, it was a lobotomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, her dad did that. So it would help her.
It was a thing back then.
Yeah, it was. You had a song, a heavy metal song called "Lobotomy of an Angel."
Yes.
That's your best one too, in my opinion.
I didn't write the lyrics.
I know, Reese did.
I never did.
I thought you wrote Chain Sing.
No, Reese wrote that too.
He did?
Yes.
That was like.
I'm not a consummate writer.
Chain Sing was kind of like I like Lobotomy of an Angel. That was good.
Well, Chain Sing was a little more kind of.
That was like
the garage.
That was like your team
spirit.
That was like your team spirit that kind of came and broke out. Like, oh man, these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as things became a little more, how should I say it? As the band grew more capable.
Yeah.
Given the members, because we had obviously an outstanding drummer, an outstanding guitarist.
Probably the three best in the area.
Yeah, and the bassist. I mean, between. I don't want to mention a lot of names. Matt's on the channel.
Yeah.
He was the guitarist, and he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
He'll tell you he's out of practice now, but I believe in him.
I mean, give it like for 6 months, he'd be where he was.
I know. I agree. I still speak to the drummer, but he's not a member of the channel. I'll refrain from using his name, and we don't. I haven't kept up with the bassist. No, I know he's an audio engineer now.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit over the years.
Yeah, but he was. They were all phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Like people have said they're.
Like if you traded me out for a better vocalist. I think that band would have gone somewhere.
You were what they needed, though. I mean,
at the time, but I think if I had taken it more seriously, and
yeah,
obviously, things would have been different. But
yeah,
I mean, things didn't always come together the way they were. They're just we all weren't part of quite the right friend group because we weren't all. I mean, the drummer, the guitarist, and I all hung out pretty regularly, but the bassist didn't. And that was usually only at band events and practices.
Yeah.
So,
but he was a chill guy.
He was, and his dad was really cool.
He could hang out with anybody.
Yeah.
We're talking about high school band here, but no, I'm trying to still ponder the question of how human they are. I feel like this episode, in terms of Winnie's vantage, leans into them not being as human as I would like to think they are, based on Wendy's. Because I'm...
Well, they're having dilemmas. You have separate dilemmas here. See, for one, Smee is still kind of the innocent, dumb kid.
Yeah.
Maybe not dumb, I'm going to say in intelligence, but he's obviously just young.
He's
immature.
He's a goofy kid. I like him, yeah.
Nibs is having a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
She's in some sort of... Something's going on with her. Toodles got too big for his britches.
Yeah.
And he's dead. Presumably.
I wonder if they can salvage.
I don't know. It depends how deep it goes into whatever is containing the essence of Toodles.
Yeah.
Curly. I mean, she had her moment where she was kind of trying to undermine Wendy.
She's just trying to be the favorite child.
Yeah, but at the same time, we saw her and Smee together playing like at the dock, and you can see that she still has just some innocence of a child there.
Yeah.
To Wendy. Wendy is obviously...
Now she's questioning things.
Well, she's growing by leaps and bounds in terms of her capabilities compared to the other kids.
Yeah.
And that's a lot to process for a 12-year-old mentality.
Yeah. So for me, the way I see her in the show is I kind of see her as a lot of how I view the soul, the ghost in the machine question is through Wendy. Mm-hmm. In Wendy's understanding of it. I feel like they kind of try to answer that question through her and her conversations. And I almost feel like now that she's wondering about it, it makes me wonder about it a little slightly more. Even though I know, like in real life, that wouldn't matter, but I feel like as a writer, they're probably thinking like they're giving her the big conversations when it comes to that debate.
Yeah, I think that she's kind of the...
I'm not...
Well, she's carrying a lot of the audience's perspective.
Yeah.
In terms of just kind of like the far reaches of discovery, because the things with Kirsch and Morrow and their little jabs back and forth to one another, and then Dame Sylvia is mentioning that, of course Kirsch would say that he's a machine.
Yeah.
And Morrow talking about, the worst parts of a man.
One of the great lines in the show.
And he's, the idea that he's part machine. But to me, I feel like these are augmentations for Morrow. It's not the same thing.
It's not. I mean, if it's not, especially if it's just like his arm and a couple wires in his brain.
Well, it hasn't gone into the depths of how the percentage of this person is a cyborg, but I do feel that to me, that's very, very different compared to a synthetic human.
Yeah, I agree. Like and like I said, it's all hypothetical, but like Vader is considered a cyborg, and he's more machine than man. But to me, he's still a guy.
Like Grievous.
He just has prosthetics.
Grievous is a cyborg.
Yeah, I feel he's much more cyborg.
Well, he's more of a machine.
He's much more machine.
Well, yeah, he's just basically at that point, he's a brain with
he's a brain and a nervous
lungs.
system.
Yeah,
he does have lungs. Yeah,
but just the concepts that they're addressing in this story, and they're going back obviously to Toodles, and the hybrids are very much capable of lying, and we also know from the franchise that synthetics are capable of lying.
See, an iRobot, they made them so they couldn't lie. Well, they're supposed to.
Yeah, and the idea is that they were
they can't harm
rules
humans.
Of robotics. That was those rules.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them. Like they can't harm.
Asimov that wrote those, or who?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
But they can't harm a human. They can't lie, and then the third one is like something to reinforce the first one, or something like that.
Yeah, so we know that synthetic human beings in this universe can and do lie.
Yeah.
They operate under subterfuge in some cases, specifically in the first film.
Yeah.
And, of course, later in the Ridley Scott prequels.
Yeah.
Prometheus and Covenant. So
yeah, and I'm just wondering...
there's a nefarious nature to some of these things. So, obviously, they've... The way we as humans make these assumptions based on, in these stories, on the Xenomorphs. And... that's a recurring theme because now they've made these assumptions on the image and those flies. Like, we know better. They're in captivity. We can handle this, etc. We talked about that in the last episode, kind of in respect to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, they're too new, for humankind. Because we've conquered our environment. We're top of the food chain, and
we understand it. I mean, there are still casualties to it.
There still are alligators, big one.
Sharks,
yeah. Like, twice a year.
I mean, if you think about the big ones, because the main killers are mosquitoes and bees and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the insects.
For the most part, we've conquered our domain. And I'm a Teddy Roosevelt, Republican. I love nature. Mm-hmm. But I think for the most part, we've conquered our domain. In this,
by the numbers, we absolutely have. With the
Yeah.
exception of Mother Earth herself, and if the poles collapsed,
Yeah.
and we wouldn't be
Yeah.
so hot then. But
I gotta send you that video by the Wi-Fi. It's terrifying.
I imagine it would be. If you think about it, just imagine if the poles reversed and just wiped everything off of the face of the Earth.
Well, in this, they don't know what would happen, but it's actually taken from a CIA memo, actually, too. They believe it has been believed that the whole Earth is almost like a blender for like a couple days.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah, but I mean, I've also heard that like there's not really any good evidence for that. But in this world, where there are other food chains out there, and we're just cherry picking these terrible things that we don't understand. Yeah, there's obviously the hubris. It is like a Jurassic Park thing. Yeah, I mean,
I did see we had talked about how Ridley Scott had mentioned that this world and the world of Blade Runner both coexist in the same universe.
Yeah.
And I sent you something, I think, on Instagram where they discussed two very small references, but they were Easter egg references between the two worlds.
Yeah.
So we're aware that they probably do coexist.
Yeah.
And the replicants in the Blade Runner world, which Blade Runner itself occurs way before most of the stories in the Alien franchise.
Mm-hmm.
So the replicants you're seeing then are very early incarnations of the technology.
Yeah.
But even they are trying to figure themselves out. They're having feelings. They don't know why. They have to, what's the word I'm looking for? They have to come to terms with these feelings they're having in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
There's a lot, in some cases, Roy Batty, for example, Rutger Hauer's character, the villain, or at least the, how would you call him? The
antagonist?
More or less. I mean, he wasn't...
Is he the one from the first one?
Strong, yeah, from the first film.
He
wasn't like a strong antagonistic character. He's just the one that Deckard's hunting.
Yeah.
And they did some violent things, but they weren't really antagonists against, like any large body or group or anything like that. They were just... wanted to live. They didn't want to die. They had 6 years. They were created with a 6-year lifespan.
Yeah.
I believe it was 6. And
Harrison Ford's still alive.
Well, I think they said the surmising was either, well, not surmising, but the idea is it's like a Nexus 8 or Nexus 7. I can't remember which one it was.
He's a new one or he's human.
They have an open-ended lifespan. So if he were a replicant, he has an open-ended lifespan, lives out his life.
Yeah.
Because the idea is they're more human than human. You could never tell.
Yeah.
Versus, I believe Roy Batty was Nexus 6. So he's like when he has a conversation with his creator in that film, when he's talking to Tyrell's saying, "You are the best that we could ever created. You shine so brightly.
Yeah.
Like you're everything we could have ever done. It's there.
Yeah.
And you're only gonna live 6 years. And Roy Batty did not want to live only 6 years. He wanted to live. Either way.
What do you think of that meeting in the beginning?
Yeah, the lawyer.
Well, I actually liked the lawyer. I thought it was funny that kind of the power he was given in the meeting.
Yeah, I don't even know if he can technically be called a lawyer. Maybe he's just kind of an arbiter.
Yeah, I imagine
he's just there to hear the case, to hear the case and see if they can come to an agreement.
I thought Yutani mentioned a lawyer in the last episode. I imagine to be there.
She did, but I'm just saying though that unless that guy that was hanging out with Morrow, was her lawyer.
Yeah.
The guy that was also in the office when she told him to get him whatever he needs.
Yeah.
Then they didn't. That one guy can't be the lawyer for both parties.
No, he might be.
So I think that's what I'm saying. He must be an arbiter, or
like he represents the five.
Yeah, as a whole, he's there to kind of make sure that things go down smoothly between families when these disputes occur.
Do you? To me, it made me dislike Cavalier even more.
Well, he came in there acting pompous.
Yeah.
Just so he can just flaunt in front of her.
Yeah, with his disgusting feet. And I want to talk.
Yeah, just putting his feet up there to begin with.
Yeah, I imagine her being... Was she Japanese?
I believe they are Japanese.
Yeah, I imagine that's even a bigger...
insult.
Yeah, a bigger insult, right?
Yeah. So...
Because there's such a respectful culture, generally.
Then we had the conversation between Kirsch and Morrow.
Mm-hmm.
Where they kind of jabbing one another.
My favorite part of the episode.
It wasn't my favorite part, but it was definitely an interesting part because that confrontation. I mean, it might happen. I mean, I'm not sure to what degree, unless Kirsch just doesn't like him because he's half part machine.
Yeah.
And doesn't like the idea. Like it's a bastardization.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll just walk out and go, yeah. Like when everything's falling apart, he might just walk out of there.
Kirsch?
Maybe.
I don't know. I feel like there'll be some confrontational moments, not to what degree, if they're violent confrontations or just him getting his word in.
Yeah.
Or maybe the bugs will get Kirsch. I don't know.
Yeah,
if he'll survive or not. I mean, I kind of want him to.
Me too. I like Hirsch.
Did you like? Because I know,
and I know they want to do a second.
They greenlit a second season, right?
I think they
or that he's at least written one or has an idea for it.
I think he mentioned in interviews something about being signed on for more, and I know they want to do a second season, which makes me also think, like, I don't know. I mean, unless they just they give us a different story, different characters. I don't know. But I think he said that he signed on for more than one season. So
if that's the case, then
I don't think they're just going to kill everyone in the end. You know what I mean?
Well, they did. The story, this universe, obviously always finds ways to introduce new characters and new angles. So, Slightly and Smee, Nibs and Wendy.
That's like an onion telling a star. Remember that?
He's going to take care of it, yeah.
Yeah.
With Joe and Kirsch's
conversation. Onion, that's just kind of funny.
It is an odd comparison.
Yeah.
To address.
Yeah.
To call someone an onion. It's like, what? Yeah, so Rashid comes in and kind of bails Joe out of that situation with Slightly.
Yeah.
And takes him out on patrol. Now they had the conversation. I think it's really your sister. He keeps asking about the boats. Siberian catches on.
Yeah.
So you don't do it. Don't fuck this up.
The shit with Arthur was horrible. That would be.
Yeah, we're getting it. I mean, Arthur helped Joe.
Yeah.
Gave him the boat clearance codes. You remember that?
Yeah.
On the screen. So he's setting Joe up.
To
try to make it escape. But he's also, I'm assuming that was the shutdown trackers on each of the subjects.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, Toodles wasn't on the network. They couldn't shut him down.
In this world, they can find him. They have his wife. Like, what's he thinking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if they had your wife or family member.
Yeah.
And, I just didn't understand it.
Well, because he cares. Obviously, he's standing on principle.
I wouldn't care about them more than my wife or child.
Well, you're right. I mean, in terms of what you have and what you're responsible for.
Yeah.
It's like Morrow and his kid. I would have chosen my daughter over.
Yeah, me too.
Going along Yutani's shit.
Fuck, yeah.
Unless she's like, I'll take the arm back.
Yeah.
Just take it all back. There's nothing.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I mean,
unless his life was on the line, and then nobody would have been there for his kid, and he had no choice, but then his kid would have grown up without him anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he can at least send what he earns out there, if he's earning money out there, the money's being sent to his daughter.
Maybe, like, as he's on the trip, she gets a, what's it called?
Like a stipend. But it wouldn't really be a stipend, it'd just be his pet.
Or he gets paid as is.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So
maybe they split it up.
It's not like he gets a full amount when he lands. Maybe he's the exception. I know everyone, they're like, I'm docking you like a 16th pay.
Well, they have shares.
Maybe with him, he got it all immediately.
Well, not only that, but maybe he just... Oh, you're talking about like just to the voyage itself.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you pay and send a check to my kid and make sure she's cared for.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
So, Wendy and Sylvia's conversation. Dame Sylvia, I should say.
Yeah.
Because obviously Arthur Sylvia is his full name. But
yeah.
So, Wendy, we talked about that, her asking the questions.
No, yeah, that's why I'm kind of...
But she's a kid.
I know she's a kid.
She doesn't like how these people are behaving.
Yeah.
How the adults are behaving.
But I think that is reasonable to think if you are a machine that believes she's a person or just a person. You know what I mean? Well, I think a kid would think that anyways. But, I think...
the thing is, like, replicants, for example, they think they're alive.
Yeah.
They've been given programming to think that they're like humans. They're given memories.
Yeah.
And concepts of that nature in those movies. So you could say it's the same concept with these hybrids. They're like replicants from Blade Runner. Now, are they really human, or were they just given human memories?
No, I mean, yeah, that's...
But the idea, though, is that she thinks she's human. She's having these very human debates.
Yeah.
Internally, because she's talking about, people, Kirsch says people get romantic. It's about what the world really is and not how it feels.
No, yeah, I think she's rejecting her humanity right now, and it almost makes me put the whole thing in suspect.
But if they're setting the story up like that, they might take it back and bring it around.
Well, they might.
Or if humanity comes out later.
Yeah.
Because if she's having this crisis right now, just like Nibs was having a crisis, but hers is a little more...
I think because to me it's dependent on her and how she explores the topic. It's kind of how I...
Yeah, those questions are going to be answered through her.
Yeah.
Versus Nibs. Like, Nibs might still have a breakdown.
She could, but I don't think it would kill the conversation for me.
No, I'm just saying that in terms of the character.
Yeah, she might. I mean, because they said it.
Smee just might die an innocent death.
I hope not.
I mean, Curly might too.
No, I think the idea that they're kids.
We've already had one die, man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I know it wasn't exactly a fast death, but he didn't. He didn't seem to be really suffering. He seemed to get taken out.
Man, he had acid in his face, and it burned through everything and ate into him, and then they were like sucking on him. How do you even know he wasn't still what you would call alive when they started?
I don't know, but
He wasn't screaming like Muldoon was when the raptors were on him. But
I can tell you, the hugger on Arthur's face was much more disturbing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just him.
But
screaming.
also, we're aware that Toodles. There's still this debate.
Yeah.
Is Toodles even real?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if that was some 20-year-old kid, or even if it was some 40-year-old guy, I'd.
Yeah, well, the concept too is this is white. It's alien to you.
Yeah.
To your natural perception of suffering and death. I mean, this thing's got white blood.
Yeah.
It's got this synthetic kind of plastic-looking skeleton underneath.
Yeah.
He didn't scream and holler, and
that's the thing. Like, I think that's.
He just sat. You could hear the noises he was making because of the programming failing, probably for his voice and everything. You
Yeah.
could hear, like the weird kind of.
In my head, I feel like he could be saved. I mean, simply because.
Well, you assume that because of what that technology is,
in Wendy,
it's much
like,
easier to revamp someone.
Yeah, Wendy was able to be
reboot them.
saved. Look, like she got head damage. I mean,
Yeah, but
he had
they were like eating down inside of him.
Yeah, and they're eating the machinery.
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up. I wonder if a human went in there, they would just ignore a human.
Yeah, like you said, what they were feeding them didn't seem to be organic material.
Yeah, just weird, isn't it? It's a weird thing.
It is odd, but like I mentioned, I'm very sure the Xenomorphs and the Huggers are silicon-based life forms.
Yeah.
That's why they can have acid for blood. Things of that nature, and it doesn't just melt through them.
Yeah.
So I don't know they need to eat. You know what I mean? I don't know what really would occur to need to sustain them. I don't know much about what it would take to produce a silica-based life form and what, you know what I mean?
So at the end of this, is Mr. Morrow going to be successful?
Well, we know that the Weyland-Yutani Corporation is still out there toying with these things in the far future. For the time that Alien comes around,
That's a couple
Aliens.
years. How far is? No, don't answer for me.
So these other movies that they're still studying these creatures, they're still trying to capture them. They're still doing.
Yeah.
Things. So
have you ever heard of what's Boy Cavalier's?
Prodigy.
Yeah. Did you hear about that ever again?
No, that's why I think that.
But then again, like
most of these other movies take place off-world.
Yeah.
So you're getting isolated incidents.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, there are 5, and we don't even know what they all are. I think they mentioned a few of them.
Yeah, I think, but I haven't seen the movie in maybe a year. But in Aliens, I think in the beginning, Ripley is brought back to Earth.
Okay.
But then she's sent back out again on another expedition.
I just say no.
She tried. But there was a colony, and these people were there, and they find out these aliens are there. And
Okay.
she's like going altruistically.
Yeah, all right.
It doesn't pan out, obviously.
Kind of like Gihoon.
Yeah, yeah, more or less.
So playing Final Fantasy 9 and Zidane, freaking Evangeline named 456.
What?
That's his number. Gihoon's number.
She named a character
456. And I go, who's 456? And she looked like, well, he's my favorite character on Squid Game. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, as long as you like him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the number though.
That's what I said. You know, all right, just Gihoon.
Yeah, just Gihoon.
She said, I don't really know his. She said, I don't really know his Chinese name. I'm like, it's Korean. And I backhanded her. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. So, I mean, if there is a second season, I mean, I'm throwing this out there. I'm wondering if more.
I don't think.
Well, hold on. If Yutani gets, they're able to get at least a xenomorph, they're able to get some of these species back, and then maybe Prodigy survives too in some way or in some form, and then like both of them are going to weaponize these. What they know of them.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure that's just where the story should go. I mean, it starts getting into kind of what Westworld did and the mistakes that series made, where you try to make it too big.
Yeah.
Beyond like what the story is really about. and kind of the questions it poses. I really hope it doesn't do that. I hope they're able to find avenues into the story that make it unique.
Yeah.
Whereas this series thus far has done that.
Yeah.
With the hybrids and things like that. But the hybrid technology, unless we find out something different, I just don't think it's going to survive.
Okay.
Unless you find out that it's kind of like a version of the replicant technology, where they're just giving machines human memories.
Okay.
They're selling the facade.
Yeah.
Of, transhumanism. Yeah, transhumanism.
Guys, I hope you like this conversation. Say hi to Joy in the comments, and I am not going to watch this again with her. I'll let her watch it on her own. So, anyways, much love. See you next week.